Hi, welcome to episode 16 of The Last of Us Part 1. Now, you may well know that I get very involved in storylines and I like to think deeply about characters. Tommy and Joel have a very tangled backstory and I find that intriguing. There have been a lot of interpretations of how exactly their relationships changed as a result of the outbreak. And I've been thinking about this too because we've reached a point now in the story where Joel, Tommy, Ellie and Maria's lives become inextricably entwined going forwards. So as a player, understanding how these characters feel about each other and what their objectives are shapes the way you experience the game. And that's important. So here is my thinking, here's my take on this, extrapolating from some facts that we know and filling in the gaps, placing my own creative interpretation on the bits that are missing. Before the outbreak, Tommy and Joel worked together as contractors. Commercial life was tough. They were winning contracts but struggling to keep contracts too. It was long hours, they were hard days, and they weren't particularly well off looking by the way they lived. It's not extravagant, it doesn't sound like they had great financial savings between them, but they were a family. There was happiness. Joel, Sarah and Uncle Tommy. It was hard won, it was never taken for granted, but Joel had Sarah to live for, and there was Tommy to offer the brotherly support and help fill the gap created when Joel's relationship with Sarah's mother had failed. It was constant, it was rewarding, it was enduring, or so it seemed. Then Sarah was killed. Even though Tommy saved Joel's life that night, and almost, had he arrived 10-15 seconds earlier, possibly saved Sarah's too, Joel now kind of behaves and acts like he wishes Tommy hadn't saved his life. Initially, after Outbreak Day, Tommy and Joel were united. They had a shared objective. They did what they had to survive. It was brutal. At that point, their lives were reduced to survival of the fittest and most desperate. They, Tommy included, were not nice people, as Tess put it. They did bad things to people who'd done nothing to deserve it. But the means justified the end, and to an extent they set aside morality at that point and grew hardened to that way of existence. They did things they weren't proud of, and which now they don't like to think about or talk about, which is one of the reasons that Joel continually sidesteps Ellie's inquiries about his past when they get a little bit too close. Joel tells himself internally, and I think he's probably expressed this externally to Tess and Tommy, that there was no choice. It was do or die, and they were not alone in doing the things they did. Some part of Joel, though, the tolerant, the forgiving, the loving part of him, died when Sarah died. And what was left wasn't pretty. The new post-apocalypse Joel was ruthless. This Joel was cynical. He had given up on listening to officialdom and the solutions that they proffered. This anti-authority Joel was not going to live under the tight control of soldiers telling him what he could and could not do, the very people who'd killed his daughter. He didn't believe in propaganda or promises of a better life. Whoever it was making these things. Let them have their pretense of order, their protests, their factions, their new religions. He was disinterested in all of that. Life had taken everything from Joel. Now it owed him. He was going to behave and take back what he needed on his own terms, in whatever way suited him. So Joel fell in with the underground smuggling network, sometimes as a muscle for hire, with skills but no real conscience when it came to dealing with others who were in the same business or who might have wronged him, as when he and Tess caught up with Robert. The closest he got to anyone was Tess, and that was as much a relationship born out of common interest and mutual support as it was of any genuine affection. Joel settled into this unvarying life of routine. Each day you got up, you did whatever was necessary, however unpleasant it was, and you forgot about it and went to bed. Day upon day, year after year. Less a life, more of an existence where people didn't ask questions about your past, where trust was scarce, and where reputation and street smarts were the things that kept you alive. Now let's contrast this with Tommy. After the things they'd had to do together in the first years of the apocalypse, Tommy grew tired of thinking that this was how it was going to be forever, that there was no other future available. He had noticed the changes in Joel since Sarah's death, and he didn't like what he saw. He saw that Joel had given up hope, and he hated that. Tommy might have agreed with Joel that life under Fedra control was oppressive and wrong, but Tommy still wanted to believe that there was something better to be had. He wasn't ready to give up on humanity. And that was something that he would fight for, it turned out. So when Fedra gave way a little and the Fireflies started to be formed and organise and begin a fight back, Tommy saw this as a way to bring about the change he was hoping for, putting the people back in charge of their own destinies, and he signed up. Tommy and Joel were now at loggerheads. Joel felt his brother was deluded for thinking that the Fireflies would be any better than the Fedra that they sought to replace. Tommy couldn't stand that Joel was a quitter, unwilling to contribute towards establishing any kind of new society. They were on a collision course. Each believed the other to be wrong. Each blamed the other for destroying the bond that they had had for so long and which had kept them both alive in the wild post-apocalypse world. Joel in particular, having lost Sarah already, probably felt he was now losing his brother, the only living relative he had left, his partner in arms, to some crazy misguided faction, and he was bitter about that. And then one fateful day, there was the inevitable showdown. Words were said, criticisms and insults flew back and forth. The intractability of each's position finally led Tommy to say to Joel that he never wanted to see his face again. And I'm pretty sure, although we're not told it, that Joel gave just as good as he got. Interesting then that even though they haven't seen each other since that day, Joel has kept up with news about his brother's whereabouts. So the rift did not create in Joel a total lack of feeling for his brother's well-being. He knew, for instance, that Tommy had subsequently left the Fireflies and had joined the community, become part of the Jackson experiment. Perhaps that knowledge had already begun to convince Joel that one day he should attempt a reunion and a reconciliation with his brother to see if he had found this new beginning that he'd been looking for. Time does heal. But then, as fate had it, the promise he made to Tess took that choice out of Joel's hands. Fast forward to today, and despite their initial reunion threatening to dissolve into another great, massive relationship-ending fight, in a second weird twist, the brothers found themselves united over something bigger than their past disagreements. Ellie. Her importance, both as a key to the cure and that better future that Tommy was looking for, and also as an orphaned young girl in search of adults that she could rely upon to protect her. Now, Tommy, Maria, Joel and Ellie are cemented in this new relationship. Joel can't endanger Tommy any further than he really must, knowing how much Tommy stands to lose: his life in Jackson, his existence with Maria. He knows too that his explanation of Tommy being the best person to take Ellie onwards to the Fireflies lab was pretty much an excuse to save himself from having to spend any more time looking after Ellie, getting to feel this responsibility for her, something beyond thinking of her as a valuable piece of cargo. Maria sees that Tommy's reunion with his brother extends past a hug of forgiveness into being willing to put himself in danger to help him. And she may not like it. She may think that the mission is bogus. It's not hers or Tommy's responsibility. But she does recognise that Tommy's feeling for his brother is genuine. And Ellie now understands that Joel's attitude to her is largely because he's still hurting from Sarah's death 20 years before, and she wants him to see that loss is something she's experienced and she understands as well. They have that in common. They're also both scared a little of relying on others too much. Tess, Marlene, Tommy, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't try. And there's one more thing, although Joel is far from admitting this, it's not just Ellie, they're both scared of being left alone in the world. Now that's where I think we are at the present moment. What do you think of my take? I just wanted to explain my thoughts after those brief but deep conversations between Joel and Tommy and Joel and Ellie. Right, after that timely game save at the end of episode 15 where I suddenly realised I was entering danger, I can't put this off any longer. Butterflies in my stomach or not, and I have got them, it is time to re-enter the University of Eastern Colorado and see what horrors await. On to episode 16, The Last of Us Part 1. Right, we're in the corridor, the student accommodation. We've just got into it. Here's the barricade which set the pit of my stomach falling away at the end of episode 15, the water cooler, the ransacked and emptied vending machine, the upturned sofa. And we're going to explore these rooms to see if there are any decent resources to be had, because I think we're going to need them imminently. I'm going to start with that bandage because that set my health meter up to full. That's a good start. I'm going to change to a non-shorty weapon too, because I think the shorty is such a powerful weapon. Let's go into room 200A and see what it has to offer us. Why are you crouching? I don't think you need to do that. I don't think at this stage... Whoa, thank you. Good start. At this stage I don't think we need to be too careful, other than to make sure we pick everything up. This is such evocative stuff, isn't it? The posters, the shelf of random figurines, the 2 monitors, cool of course having 2 monitors, the personal sound system that you don't carry around because it's too big, cathode ray television, dark in this bit Joel, many beauty products, I bet some of them have still got things in them, and I'll have those pills, thank you. Toilet which doesn't have a firefly pendant in it for a change, that's very disappointing, and a shower that's so filthy, Joel, I can confidently say even if you were to go in there dressed as you are and have a shower, it wouldn't get any dirtier. It's at maximum grunge level. We don't need a torch in this bit. Broken guitar. Drawer. Drawers are generally empty. This drawer is not empty. This drawer's got a diary in it. 1801. 9 months of waiting and still nothing. No word from anyone. Found some additional cans of food in the dining commons, but they won't last. Had an incident at the Eastern Hall barricade, but everything's still secure. 3101. I caught a glimpse of a group of those things running round. I saw one that looked like Heather. Maybe it was Heather. 1002. Since batteries are running short, they're now only listening to their radio once a night. I gave up on that since the last broadcast. It's been 3 months. Why do they bother? 2502. Cheryl was smoking out yesterday. Said she needed it. She got when I threw out her stash. She doesn't get it. We need to keep a clear head here. Someone's going to have to go into town and get more supplies. It's probably going to be me. So
how long you held out?
Yes, I'm just thinking that myself. That's an indication of how desperate things got. Another drawer. Yes, please. Come on, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Fresh air. Well, as fresh as it can be. Thank you. That room. We probably have travelled a bit down the corridor, so we need to just go back and make sure. No, I've not missed anything else. Check under the leaves. The door to 201A is already open. So who knows? Desk. Drawer? No, but cupboard. Cupboard. We can do a cupboard. Oh, great. telescope. An antique looking telescope. Gosh, this is a well-off student. Pre-med? Or is that just there for the fun of it? There is a drawer. There is a drawer, Joel. And it's got a thing in it, but we can't pick it up. Right, we have a connecting door. We need that on again. Everywhere looks the same, don't they? Another bathroom. More beauty products, towels, etc. Another toilet with no firefly pendant. I think we're going to be firefly pendantless. Oh God, it's not any better. It's still no better, Joel. You'd probably catch something having a shower in there. Another cupboard. Amazingly, those cacti are still alive. And perhaps they're absorbing moisture from the environment, so they've survived without being watered. Oh, there went my pit of my stomach again. Oh God, I hope it's not going to be like this all the way through. I really do. I've got a drink with me and I have been using it. Oh man, I seem to remember we did more exploration than that. Oh, Joel. Joel. Oh, we've jumped right into it. Torch off. Quick weapon select. Let's go with the shotgun. I mean, we can try and stealth them. I'm not again it. I'm just thinking I'm not going to be able to do it. Alright, let's establish listen mode and scare ourselves to death. There's at least 3 of them. They all look like clickers. I swear they communicate telepathically. It's as if when you attack one of them, they know. Regardless of how quiet you think you're being or how out of sight lines you are with the rest of them. I mean, they're close together. I have in my arsenal of stuff a Molotov. But I think I want to save my Molotov. It's probably a good time to check on craftability. Nothing, actually. Whoa, easy, Joel. Oh no, he's gone in there. Or she. I beg their pardon if I've got that wrong. Can I dare? Do I? Can I? Oh, no I don't. Yes, I've got it. Push forward lightly to move quietly. I promise I shall. I can't go there, can I? Can I do this? I think I might be able to. Oh, Joel! That doesn't bode well. That does not bode well. I mean, I'm not against it. As I say, I'm not against trying to do it. Something's glinting at me on the floor over there. I think it's just a good old common or garden bottle. So it was. Weapon Joel. There was a little squeak there of as if something thought it had seen me, but I managed to convince it hadn't. There's nothing to pick up here, is there? But I'll go and look, because I'm desperate. I mean, this is a good corner from the point of view there's nothing behind you, and you can see all the lines of approach. Do you know what I might do? I think I might use ye olde bow and arrow. Weapon of choice down the ages. I also think we're going to be better off not exposing myself to view too much. There is some cover to be had here. It's not stellar, but it will do. Right, if that one walks down here past this window, surely we can get a shot in. Or even better, how about you? Oh, Joel. Did it do the job? Or did it just annoy it? I think it may have done it. Did it? Not sure. Joel, easy. You've been sighted. Oh, crikey! It says hard level. It does say hard level. Let's do this more quickly. Come on, come on. Where have you gone? Don't tell me you've gone backwards. Yeah, you did, but you're dead now. That serves you right. Doesn't it? And again, Joel. Oh no, that was only a hit. Oh, that's a kill. Come on, you come through this doorway. A hit and a kill. I can still hear noises. And I don't like it. But I'm not going to get any of these arrows back, am I? Oh! No. But bonus. I don't mind exchanging weapons and ammunition. I just don't like using it and getting nothing back. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm just a big scaredy cat. Is that what I think it is? Is that a bloater? Can I spend some time up this end before I have to do this? It's not looking for me yet, is it? I mean, I don't dare go any further down there looking for resources because I think it might just trigger off a full-on attack if I did. But I will, however, quietly look in cupboards and drawers. Yes, and drawers. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Pick it up, Joel. What is it I can now craft that I could not craft 2 minutes ago? A lot. I think the bow and arrows outlived its usefulness just for now. Unless I can see another one that I can take out on its only. What was I just saying? Die. Now that arrow I can get back because I can see it sticking up. It's a giveaway. Oh. I'm not feeling stealthy. I'm feeling exposed here. Oh. Fantastic. I mustn't forget I've got that. The El Diablo could come in darn useful. Nothing in the corner of this, what used to be a bathroom area. I can't go too far down here because if it is a bloater, it's going to be able to see me soon. And if I do encounter something and make a lot of noise, it'll be on me. Do that draw, Joel, quietly. Goodness sake. It's good stuff though. Finding blades, yeah, there is stuff out there. There's the arrow. I can get that arrow back eventually. Easy, Joel, easy. We're going a long, long way down this corridor. Get the other one too. What a strange thing to find in student accommodation. Arrows. Ooh, 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 ooh. That noise is sounding very close. And look at the growth here. The density and size of it. I honestly don't think we dare go any further. Oh my goodness. I mean, if there's anything on this shelf that I can have, I'll pick it up. I don't know. I mean, the doors are closed, so maybe it can't see me. That door is open, however, and could become a problem. I'm being tempted by the thought of drawers, cupboards, shelves, desks with PlayStation 3s on them. I love that you keep seeing game systems from time to time. Right, we can go no further this way. Let's go back. Be careful in case something's coming behind you. Listen mode. It is just the bloater. I think it's a bloater. My encyclopedia of wounded, infected and otherwise non-humans has got a few pages missing. Okay, Joel. How are we going to do this? I'm thinking the Molotov. I'm thinking a bomb. Oh, I can get my arrow back. I think it's going to follow me down the corridor, and that's probably my best. Got another arrow back. Oh, mustn't forget the flamethrower. Who could forget the flamethrower? I mean, you could start with the Molotov and then follow on with the flamethrower, do we think? Let's swap to the flamethrower. It's pretty darn full up of juice. Hey, you dummy. I'm over here. Come get me. This is for you. Let's start off as we mean to go on. Stand up, Joel. Prepare weapon. Let him have it. Let him have it, Joel. And again. Don't let him throw anything. And again. And again, Joel. Joel. Good grief, Joel. Yeah, oh, a brick or a bottle would be really useful. Thanks, game. That will solve all my problems. Where am I in terms of getting everything back that I wanted here? Okay. Alcohol is always the problem. Got the rag, not got the alcohol at all. No, that's not going to help me either. And shivs aren't going to be much useful. Smoke bombs. I mean, really, it stuns the enemy, but I think I'm going to pick up all these things again because it sent me back a little way. Being very quiet, of course. I will take your kind offer. I'll have my arrow back and I'll plant the first of those bombs. And then I'll plant the second of those bombs. And then I'll throw my bottle. Do I still think the flamethrower is a good idea? I do. I just think I let it get too close to me. That was the issue. Hopefully these bombs will take some of the sting out of it. I'm over here. Yoo-hoo. Come on, let's play. You can have the Molotov as well. Here we go. Oh God. Not already. Come on. Oh, crikey. Second bottle, that was fortuitous. Just at the right moment. Come on, I'm over here. Yes. Boom. Oh, it blew the other one up as well. It was too close to it. That's stupid. Alright, we'll try this again. Get in, Joel. Frying. You're having the whole lot, my friend. I'm frying you with it. Frying. Come on. Oh, no. This isn't going to work, is it? It didn't work last time. Why? I'm confused. Oh, I see. I didn't fully reload it. Alright, lesson 1. Where's the first of my bombs? Pick it up. Let's move it back. You can be here. Put it down. Now that's further away. Let's try this again. Am I relying too much on this, on the flamethrower? Oh, it's gone miles away now. Oh, that's blooming useful. Oh, pick it all up. Now you turn round. Now you decide you're going to come back this way. Honestly, will you make your mind up? Do you know what I wish? I wish there was a health meter showing you the enemy's health. Sometimes it would just be nice to know it. Yes, I know that in a way it's nice not to know it because you just don't know how well you're doing. But also, in a way, it would be good. Alright, here he comes. That's for you. I got you. Now he's pretty annoyed with me. Drop your bomb. Oh, good grief, he's gone that way. Who could have thought that he would do that? What? What? But where did he go? That's just stupid, isn't it? I'm over here. I threw the bottle behind him. It's gone the wrong way. And it's all my fault. Oh. Pick up that bomb. That didn't work. How's my craftability looking? I'm going to craft a third bomb. Yeah. I'm alright health-wise. I wish I knew where he was. Oh, here he is. Hey, have we met? Good to see you, my friend. Come on. Boom, that's one. Do it again. Boom, that's two. Do it again. Oh, there's no three. Yes, there is a three. And now... Oh, I haven't got the Molotov anymore. Frying. Come on, we've got 120 of this. Use it. Use it all. Oh my God, are you fireproof or what? He's dead. Oh, wow. Reload that thing just in case. Good heavens. That was hard going. I lost a tiny little bit of health, and I think that's because I was fractionally close to one of those explosions. And the reward is a firefly pendant. Yes, I know what it is. Flip it over and let me read it. This one belonged to Joe Warren, 000310. Is that you then, Joe? Is that who you used to be? Have I just killed Joe Warren? I think I might have. Right, now we probably need to get back onto conventional weapons. The fact that nothing has rushed in towards us, given that that bomb just went off, is somewhat helpful. Okay. We're going into this community room. You can stand up now, Joel. Stop walking around like an old man. You're not old. You're only as old as your body tells you you are. Yeah, there's still nothing here worth having. We can explore it more thoroughly, but there's nothing there. Alright. Progress may now continue down the area of corridor, previously the domain of... Whoa, will you look at that? The nasty bloater. I think we got as far as this room, didn't we? I think we didn't pick up that bottle though, which I'll have now because I've got room for it. Don't think there were any other resources that said full that I could have picked up and didn't. So on that basis we will proceed in an orderly fashion to these here doors. which won't open. But we can force them. Force them, Joel. Force them. Force them, Joel. Joel, force them. No, that was there for a reason, wasn't it?
I should hold.
Hopefully. I think the spores have gone. Have they? Are we sporeless? And today's exploration of the understore area reveals a load of packing crates, a plant which is trying to survive, a large collection of boxed records, and I mean records as in written records, not records as in long playing records. That was hard. 3 attempts. Was it 3 attempts? Might have been 4. Yeah, good. We've taken that off. More rooms to explore. We're going to go this way before we go that way. Easy now, Joel. Remember, anything you find, the person's not going to need it anymore. It's all your reward for that hard battle. Oh, nice. 10 tablets. Oh, and a note. This is what they wrote. US military recall search effort by Lev Benioff, field writer. With the latest WHO report estimating that as much as 60% of the world's population is either dead or infected by the CBI pandemic, the United States military has released a statement that they're recalling all of their search efforts. Regions up to 10 miles from each quarantine zone's perimeter will remain under patrol for citizens attempting to enter, but no further effort will be made to evacuate those potentially trapped in hard-to-reach areas. Attorney General Arthur Monroe made this clear in a letter. Found this in town. WTF? No one's coming. This is when they realised they'd been abandoned to their fate by the authorities. That's where they truly begun to get desperate. There's a guitar there, Joel. Did you notice it on that settee? Look. A guitar case, at least. Yeah, not now. He's not in the mood. It's a toilet. Slightly cleaner than most. And some health products, but none that are going to give us any health. Some laundry that will never get done. And another connecting door. Okay. We have a drawer. The drawers in here are actually quite revealing and quite helpful. Is there anything we can craft that would... No. That would have allowed us to pick that up, because it says full at the moment for tape, which is always a great shame when you have to go past a resource. You can't actually pick it up. Nice to see the students in this place have got their boxes of yellow pencils. It's a bit like knowing where your blanket is in Hitchhiker's Guide, isn't it? Right, we've reached the end. So we're going to go back the other way. It's a vending machine. I think it's only got a bottle in it, and I've got a bottle already. I wish it were different. The water cooler's no longer cooling water. The leaves have left. And there's plenty of packing crates around. It almost looks like they were preparing to leave. And we're out. Whew. I've almost forgotten where Ellie is.
Okay, what happened in there?
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
Yeah, okay. 1 sec. I'm just having a jog around. Because, you know. Resources. Another gate. This grass has overgrown quite a lot. I will in a second. Look what I'm busy finding. She's so demanding. Not backwards at coming forwards, I think they call it, don't they? That's Ellie. She knows her mind. Yes, there's a power cable there. There's a generator there.
Move the cart so we can open the gate.
Yes! Goodness. You're a taskmaster, aren't you? I think they might have planted something in the plants. So I'm looking. Nothing. Not a thing. Yes, I know. I'll be there in a second.
Open the gate for us.
Yes. I think she thinks I've been bitten and I'm losing my mind here. She's trying to get through to me. Right, we're going to move the generator closer to the cable. And then we're going to plug the cable in the generator. There you go. That's if it'll reach. Have I done this correctly? Hang on a minute. A moment ago it was showing me that I could pick up the cable. Now it's not. I haven't done it correctly. It's got to be really close. Alright. Now. Oh, it did and then it didn't. Come on. I'm just trying to get the cable to show up. It did fractionally show a moment ago that I could interact with it. This is glitchy. I'm putting this down as a bug. There it is. And then it disappeared again. Did you see it? Oh, frustration. I don't think it's because I'm too close to this. Right, try it again. Alright, I'm going to cut this out if I have to do this much more because it's getting quite annoying. Doesn't matter how close you go to it, he doesn't want to know. Literally the second you finish with the trolley, that's when you've got to be careful. Did you see that? It showed up and then it didn't. Right, let's take this right over here and see if it does it all by itself. Oh. I was off school the day they did manoeuvring trolleys. Right, that's good.
Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate. Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
I've settled on restarting the checkpoint because it was actually, it was just not progressing at all. It didn't matter how I approached that, it would not let me pick up that cable. I'm thinking I've probably, because I've restarted the checkpoint and it was some 3 minutes back, lost my, yes, in a second, yeah I did, lost the resources that I picked up over here, so I'll go and pick those up. And we'll try this again. Right, there is a cable.
Move the cart so we can open the gate.
I shall. First I've got to pick up the cable while I can. Right, we've touched the cable. There's the cart. We'll pull the cart closer to the cable. That's it. It will reach from there. We'll go back to the cable, but we can't pick it up. Let's put the cart right next to it here. There we go. Now that's just weird, isn't it? I still find that glitchy, that it's too finicky about where you actually position it before it will plug itself in. It makes you go and look at the cable as if you can pick it up and do something with it. Then it makes you look at the cart and say move the cart. But then you move the cart thinking, well, I've got it nearer to the cable, so now I can plug the cable in. Not the way it works. Turns out it was an animation. Who knew? Right, I've got to start this here generator now, I suppose. Let's do it. Try harder. Coordination, Joel. There we go.
Let's try the gate.
Try the gate, Ellie.
You did it!
Yeah,
Sure did.
Come on through.
Scooch.
Scoot.
Yeah, I'm back to scooching.
Those clickers. You think they were fireflies?
Yeah, I do.
No, I don't think so.
Really? You think they were
How would
students?
they have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just before we go charging that end, can we just have a quick look around in here? In the forlorn but still possible hope that something's been dropped of use. I doubt it. But I don't know. The resource I used up most there was the flamethrower liquid. So it wasn't too bad. Most of my guns stayed
back.
intact. And jumping. Just check out this area here too. It's probable that there's nothing here, but you just don't know. Shining a torch in dark areas is something that Joel specialises in.
No guards. No nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now.
Yes, it's a bit worrying, isn't it?
inside.
Let's get inside, indeed. Let's get inside. But first, I mean, that was a royal battle. It was hard. I didn't like that bloater. He didn't get to throw much at me, though.
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
Too much?
too much.
Too much at the moment, but you see the difference, don't you? Now he's starting to discuss things with her because he's made the decision that he's going to be the one that takes responsibility for her and completing this journey. And it's a tiny change in his mind, in his head, in his way of thinking, the approach, what he will and will not tolerate, what he won't talk about, but, you know, will defer to another time, saying, too much for now, he means. One day, maybe. Just not now. And let's face it, we are occupied because we've got stuff to do. I don't really think you need your torch on. There's all this area up here. I think she's following me because I can hear the hooves of the horse. She's well, it's good exercise, isn't it? This is so lush, the undergrowth in this area. And there are many, many tents to explore. Well, there's a few. I mean, some of them, like this one, appear to contain nothing of any use, which is a bit annoying. Although the ones that have got shelves, I was about to say, tend to be a lot more plentifully stocked. Easy now, Joel. Turn that torch off. Don't you go being reckless now. We've worked hard to get to this point. More conjoined tents. Aha. I'll have that to start with. which turns
Maybe we're
out to
gonna find living
belong
fireflies.
We better.
to Eric Griggs 000111. So many of these fireflies left their pendants behind, didn't they? Or people rescued them after they died, more likely, and returned them, and we're finding where they were left, not by the person who owned them, but by the person who found the bod after it was all over. These cases piled up look like there could have been ammunition or weapons at one time, but they're not anymore. Now, Joel did say let's get inside, and we're going to. It's not lost on us that there is a light on over there. A suspicious person would be suspicious at this point. Creeping round the corner. I can't remember too much about this area. Okay, we've been around that a little bit. And then we have what passes for a main gate. Can't be penetrated. And that's it. We've explored the whole lot. And we did get some resources. Right. We're now ready to jump over the barrier. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Patiently waiting around the corner. Good stuff, Joel. Can we craft anything decent? Yes, we can. We have a choice between Medipack or Molotov. We can do Shiv. We can... I'm going to go Molotov. I would have done another Medipack, but we've got two and we're on full health nearly, so you know, you've got to try and be offensive at some point, haven't you? That is the lesson that was learned in the last encounter we had. Running away from a blow to it doesn't really do much other than get you killed later. Alright, let's try this. And once more we're feeling.
Let's go.
Hold it. Whoa. Right. Quick exploration of this new area. Unrevealing as it will be.
Hey, what about over there?
Yeah, that's where we're going to try and go. Look at. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, looks like a way in.
It does look like a way in, and there's a light on. Can I just keep saying this until somebody listens? There's a light on. Yeah, I think we're going to need to move that, aren't we? To climb over the gate. I am not going to do that just for a second, though, because there's a lush set of little driveways and slopes and verandas, partially enclosed, to have a look at first. Come on, game. No? Nothing? Oh, you got me there. It tempted me to go to explore, and I did go for it. I fell for it. Yes, L3 hint. I stood under. Let's go. Right, this is going to go down that slope, Joel. And if you're not careful, you'll go with it. Are we either going to climb over it or break through the gate? I can't remember which. Give it a good shove and let go. Oh, there we go. Nicely.
All right, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
It will do. And we can actually move it again. So let's... We didn't use it for climbing last time, but I think we might be going to use it for climbing in a minute. Judging by that container lorry. So I'm just trying to manoeuvre it into some semblance of tidiness. I hate leaving things untidily. Just because there's a zombie apocalypse going on is no excuse for not keeping your room tidy. Yes, I know they haven't collected the refuse for 23 years, but, you know. And we're climbing on. Climb, Joel, climb. And climb, Joel, climb. And again. Hey! Ooh, that was a reach. Now, at some point, an attempt was made to use solar panels to provide power. However, there's no power in there now. Although it might just be powering that light.
Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
Yeah, kiddo, come on.
There you go.
Kiddo.
Thanks.
Oh, that was a smile. Did you see that? That was an actual smile. Steady, Joel. Steady. He has changed his mindset, hasn't he? Since meeting Tommy and since accepting responsibility. Yeah, where are they? These are the labs. All that we're missing is some fireflies. And some collectibles. We're going back to having barren drawers again. Ugh, I hate drawers that give you nothing. You expend all that energy. Alright, we're going to explore every last area. An awful lot of equipment arrived here, didn't it? What have you got in here, Joel? Oh, things worth having. Let's just check and see what the state of play is. Now then. Well, I think weapon sway and I think crafting speed. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, and there's a workbench too. Why have you got a Molotov in your hand? There's a workbench. Get over there. Come on, we can do all this upgrading in one go. How much have we got anyway? 101. That ain't bad. Yeah. I've not made a great deal of use of the shorty. I'm going to increase its spread. I'll increase its reload speed. And then I'm going to go back. Let's have a look at long form weapons and what we can do to them. There isn't an improvement we can do to the flamethrower, unfortunately. There's still something we can do to the shotgun. We needed 4 tools, we've only got 3. The fire rate for 15, I'll take that on the shotgun. It's still a darned useful weapon. I can increase the fire rate again. Do it. Do it. Alright, that's good. I'm happy with that as a set of improvements.
This is good.
Yeah, it is good, because that weapon has saved us a lot in the past. It's been overshadowed a bit recently since we've found other things. It's still one heck of a weapon to have. Now this might be a prime occasion where if we can pick up any more fixings we can go back to that workbench for a second... Oh, someone left their drink. For a second go improving things. And we've got drawers. And they're empty. And we've got a cupboard. And there's some health pills in it. And a second drawer. Don't be empty. The last one was. Yes. Yes. It made up for it by giving me 2. Hey, hey. Now you're talking. I mean, if anybody was looking for an office chair, they've got a few. They're a bit grotty, but I'm sure the upholstery could be cleaned. Oh, missed a cupboard there. And I nearly did miss that cupboard. Look at that. Oh, you've got to be so careful. Yes, the cables all go in that room. However, I'm still exploring, so hold on, cables. You'll still be there in a second. Vending machine's been vandalised. There's nothing in it. And the shelves have gone, and that vending machine's not accessible either. Another room with cupboards, and that's got nothing in it. Oh, another tall cupboard. Well, these generally do have something in them. Yep. Good. In No Return on The Last of Us Part 2, those tall cupboards open up to be like a weapons store, a trading post. It would be marvellous in this game if you just opened one cupboard and it went, ah, and there they all were. Okay, hazardous substance handling cabinet with gloves. Only one careful owner. I'm going to go in here if it will let me. It's a... Oh, no! Can I shiv? Can I shiv? Shiv! Yes, come on, Joel. We need this. It's a shiv room. I have a shiv. Let me in. All right. That had better be worth it. Come on. That's not a good start. That whole end of the room, nothing. Ooh. Oh, will you looky here? Here comes my fourth tool. It's a wrench of some sort. Put it away. What did it do? Tools level 4 now means we can afford some more of those exotic upgrades. I mean, they're not cheap. Yes, yes, table. I see you glinting at me. I just love it. It's funny how it doesn't matter how many times you pick things up, finding stuff is still a joy in this game. You feel like you've achieved something. It's a manual as well. No. Deployment. Improved radius of incendiary bombs. Proper use of an incendiary device is important to ensure effective detonation. Yes, and maximum damage to the thing that you're trying to kill. I like the blood all over it. Great. Oh, and the room just keeps on giving. This was so worth a shiv, wasn't it? This is probably the most I've got from a shiv room. Oh, sorry. Crap. Into someone's chair there with my ankle. That hurt. And can we do any more crafting now? Not much. Not much. But well worth every minute. Now, back up here. Not at the drinks machine. Yes, I know, Ellie. At the room where the cables were. Thank you. That's good of you. It's not a room.
Fireflies! Here for mankind over here. Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out what's going on.
Cure for mankind over here. That's exactly the sort of thing that his daughter would have called out, isn't it? Well, that's chaotic. Let's have a look around in here. I think this room is going to be largely unrevealing. I can see daylight through the lift doors. And the lift doors look like they've been forced at some stage in the past. Anything of use over there, Ellie? I don't know what she's doing particularly. There is something there, though. There is a note. Here's what it says. It's on a clipboard. Joel, can we read it?
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo-jumbo.
No, we can't.
I
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
And I think we just found out why.
Not all of them.
Stay close.
Stay very close. Let's just do some... Yeah, I'm going to go shorty. Weapon selection here. Easy, Joel. Easy. Listen mode is available. Apart from Ellie. Nothing. Okay, another floor. Another set of lift doors. Vending machine. Someone or something made that noise, Joel. I don't think something just fell over by itself. And whoever did it either doesn't care that we might be here or they're incredibly careless. That's a collectible, but I'm going to have to smash the glass to get it. Yes, I'll have it. That's my health back up to full again after the tiny bit of blast damage I got from the bloater encounter. Easy now. Let's finish looking in this room before we go into that one. Okay, now we'll go into that one. Got at the ready. No, I'll stick with my bottle. I'm a traditional kind of guy. I like bottles. Bottles are where it's at. Fire extinguisher could be quite useful, actually, when you think about it. I don't see any need to open that particular door at the moment if we've got this door open and the two are connected. Maybe we can go that way. We're going to go back into this part of the lab area and pick up this voice recorder.
We lost 2 more guards to infected attacks. They're about to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab. All of our equipment is here. All of our data is here. All the personnel have gotten used to living here. I'm gonna run another test. Otherwise this incompetence will drive me insane.
Yes. All was not well. In the ongoing research, there was dissent. There was a feeling of a lack of organisation, coordination. Okay, we'll go through here. If it will let us, if it won't, then we'll go back the other way. It will let us, that's very good. That machine probably needs a service by now. Still, it offers me a brick. 2 cabinets with nothing in them. Are you staying close? Where are you? Where are you? I thought you were staying close. Whoops. Cupboard. Please. No. No drawers to be opened. So far, this room's been a dud. A bottle I don't need because I've got one. A drawer that has 5 tablets. Stingy mean. I wonder if you were on a different level whether it would have had a lot more tablets in it. We mustn't miss a thing here, Ali, because if we do, it could be so important. It could be detrimental to our health. There could be one drawer that's got some sort of miracle thing in it to help us craft just what we need. Ho 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 ho. Fixings. Not enough to merit a return to the workbench though. And it's a distance away from us now, the workbench. Door. Room after room after room. All this medical research was going on. Oh. And still, something happened and they're not here anymore. It's a mystery. Please, no more bricks. I beg of you. Just don't. I'm trying to give them up.
That's good. Okay.
We found out where they went.
Yes. There are no bodies. She's very observant. If they'd been overwhelmed, the place would be strewn with them. There'd be solid evidence that they put up a fight. Aha! That's a bit more like it. Whoops. Another drawer. So easy to go past. And it's the ones you go past that you live to regret. Okay, now I think we have done with this room now. Yeah, okay. Let's exit through this here door into that there bit. We're getting nearer. The cables go this way, we know this, down the corridor. I don't think we've explored this area. I'm sure we haven't. Because there's a machine there that's got a bottle in it. It's not worth breaking glass for, because I've got one already. Vending machines are sort of a statement piece in this game, aren't they? About decay. You know, the fact that vending machines generally are well stocked and restocked, so there's always stuff in them. And in the game, there isn't. Because there's been no restocking for 20, heading on 21 years now, I suppose. I think I said 23 when I was climbing up onto the roof using that garbage container. I think I'm delirious because of the stress. That's unpleasant. And it's right in your face. Those bulbs must have tremendous longevity. I mean, admittedly, it may not be that long since the fireflies departed. We have X-rays of fungal growths on patients' brains. I'm going to keep that. We have it's a bit of a centrifuge type machine, but I didn't quite understand it, how it works. More cabinets. I mean, it was quite organised in terms of facilities for research. Look at it. Door.
Jesus.
It's a monkey. It's 2 monkeys. It's 3 monkeys.
At least it ain't clickers.
True.
Yeah. No fireflies either.
No.
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Just keep searching, we'll find something.
Yes, keep searching. And every bit of searching we do brings us nearer to being able to craft stuff. It's actually more important sometimes to search for makings, stuff that you can fashion into weapons and supplies. In the process, you're going to pick up clues about what happened to them, but they make it worth your while. It's another voice recorder, which we can play.
It's 4 pallets of lab equipment all packed up and ready to go. Now, big question is, what do we do with all you guys? They say the tainted batch needs to be put down. You know what I say? I say screw that. Who made a bigger sacrifice than you, right? Anyone deserves to run free out there. Hey, easy! Stop! Shit. Oh no. It bit me. Oh my god.
I had totally forgotten that's what
Glad
happened.
we didn't mess with them monkeys.
He didn't say where they went.
I know, let's just keep looking.
The implication, of course, is that now they had infected humans within the facility. Now, did that guy keep it to himself that he'd been bitten? Did he tell his colleagues? Did he sacrifice himself, or did he try to bluff it out? We have another pendant. This one is also bent and belonged to Sadie Pearl Hickman, who was 000231. That's quite a high number. She must have joined fairly late on. There really weren't that many of them, were there? Okay. We're being so cautious and careful here. Open the cupboard, Joel. Come on. Yes, you see, for every empty cupboard, there's a chance it won't be. Meticulous is the name of the game. Be meticulous. And you will be rewarded. Look at that drawer there. And the crafting symbol has appeared to say you can craft stuff, you can craft stuff. Yeah, I know. But thanks for the game anyway, you know. It helps. Helps being told. We're going to have to muscle our way in here. Here we are. And another voice recorder.
You're looking for the fireflies. They've all left.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm dead. Or I will be soon. Got me some time to reflect. Been years that felt like we were... Fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Come on.
Looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there.
There you go.
Trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
I know the city.
Is it far?
It ain't close. I mean, on horseback.
What?
You've got visitors.
Get down!
And they're not friendly. Okay.
What the fuck are these guys?
Well,
It don't matter. We know where to go. Now let's get the hell out of here.
let's. Now, on that subject, it's a case of how we achieve this. I'm going to suggest we don't get killed. Joel. Oh, man. Joel, there's two of them. Weapon. Crikey blimey. No. No. All right. That was my fault. That was my fault for running into an area not sufficiently prepared. Shotgun, I think. We've done some improvements to it. Let's... Oh, God. I mean, I was just asleep at the wheel there. Wasn't I? No, my friend. No. And yes, I will have that. It's a way better bopping stick than the one I've got. You're poorly, Joel. Medicate. I want you back at full health, my friend. Okay. Now, shotgun, I think, this time. Are you silly? I'm not swapping this thing for a bopping stick. I've got an axe. We're going to make our way down here, gingerly. Because we're not going to be alone. See what I mean? Incoming. I do have a Molotov. Yeah, you can go with the Molotov. That actually may be helpful.
On your right!
Oh, that was unfortunate. I was literally just about to pull the trigger on him. Down, Joel. Down, Joel. And again, Joel. I don't mind if you shoot him in the legs, it's fine. You're going to need to medicate again, because you've been a bit incautious there. Nearly at full health. Now, we do have weapons that can perform at greater distance, don't we? So shall we make use of one? This guy's waiting to blow my head off when I pop up. There we go. Oh. I just turned that thing upside down then. Yeah, we don't want to be stuck on that weapon though. Ew, this is a little bit icky. Let's get the shotgun in there. Alright, Ellie. She's looking like she's not worried about anything. I, on the other hand, am worried about quite a lot. I think the corridor might be best. You're not going to give me anything useful, are you? No. I don't want a brick. I don't. What do you mean I sound tense? Can you blame me? Alright. Either of you guys got anything you want to hand over for the greater good? That had better not be a brick. Grrr. Yes, please. I'll have that. Yeah. Good. Super.
Whoa!
Don't come sneaking up on me like that. I'm mindful. I was about to say, before I was rudely interrupted, that my health is an issue now.
Ellie, cover me! Don't lose him!
Can't craft any more. And he's dead. Yeah, your bopping stick looks like it's in better condition than mine. Marginally. Back on that shotgun. Reload it. We increased the capacity for a reason. The flares are something of a giveaway, aren't they? Hi! Die! Reload it. I wish somebody had dropped some shotgun shells. I could sure do with them. I'm going to guess that this is the only angle of approach they have on us. This frontward direction. Slightly concerning. Careful, Ellie. I mean, there are the stairs. There is the balcony which we didn't ever go on. This little bit of balcony I think we didn't go on. Probably unrevealing. I don't think it's going to furnish us a darn thing. We've kind of gone back on ourselves there, so... Yeah, we can afford to tromp through that bit. Alright. Don't worry, kid. We're going downstairs. Steady, Joel. Steady. Hi there.
You're gonna pay for that!
I'm not. Actually, but you will.
Now, Joel.
Thanks. I've only got 3 bullets left, however. 3 shells. Ah. Now I've got 6 more. Reload. Watch those angles, Joel. Watch. We can come to you. Ellie's dashing backwards and forwards like there's nobody's business. Right. Ooh, you nearly got your head shot there, Ellie. Back onto the good old shotgun. We've looked that way. Let's look this way. She's trying to give me cover. Bless her. But I think this is one of those things that the main person who's acting at the moment has to do. Right. I can't remember how we get down. Oh, wait a minute.
You asshole!
Door. Joel, fight! Fight, Joel! Come on! You can do this! I am actually thrashing the button here. Oh, that bit. That got me. That got me. There's a piece of steel rod sticking through your middle. Get out of there.
What?
Both dead. Good shot.
Oh man. Joel?
I'm gonna need you to pull.
Oh.
You ready?
No.
1, 2, 3.
I wasn't ready last time they did that, and look at him now.
Let's get to the damn horse.
Okay.
We're still Joel, but look at us. We can stagger, and that's about all we can
I don't see
do.
anyone. Let's go.
We're going. I'm following you as fast as I can, believe it or not.
Joel?
Yeah,
How are we
everything's going fuzzy for a reason, Ellie. He's losing consciousness.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah, I can do that. I can fall through that window. Let me show you how I do it. That's me in a heap on the floor.
Come on, move!
Move, Joel. Joel, move.
Shit.
Here they come.
Come on, man.
All right. Just stay here. I'm gonna flank this asshole.
Ellie,
Take a gun. Oh, you've got a gun.
those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come on out. You want
Ow.
to do this the hard way?
Good shot, Ellie.
Bitch!
Oh, she did it for me. Good, because I was waving all over the place there. I think he took another bullet, actually.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
He's very
Not
poorly.
okay,
Don't listen to
Joel.
him. I'm okay.
Now come on!
Yes. Want to stay alive? Stay with her.
Move it! There's no one here. Hurry.
That is Joel hurrying. That's Joel's flank speed.
You're doing good. Just keep at it.
Oh, it's going very, very, very fuzzy. Oh,
Here, lean on me.
have an aqualime. It'll pep you up.
Can you walk?
Yes.
Then fucking walk!
She's so motivating. It's just what he needs at this moment. Come on, Ellie. Come on.
Come on. There's the exit.
I'm doing my best to steer him, but he's all over the place.
Hey,
Oh, here we go. Everything's going black.
Behind you.
what?
Ellie!
The kid's
Get
got a
the fuck
gun!
back!
Watch out! Hey!
And then Ellie did what Ellie does best.
You little shit!
Joel. Here, stand up.
How capable is she?
Put your arm around me. All right, let's go.
She's literally saving his life.
Swear to God, I get you out of this. You're so singing for me.
Time after time here.
You wish.
Wait here. I'll get the door.
Yes, he's not going to go anywhere.
Come on.
We're out. Oh, we're out.
Fuck.
Oh, shit!
And again.
Come on.
Just get the horse.
All right.
Yes. Fetch Garbage, or whatever his name is. He's managed to stand
get
up
on?
again. Well, it's a good job you can, because you're not going to lift him, are you? Let's be honest. There are limits to what you can do. That's one of them. We're away. Thank you, University of Eastern Colorado.
I think we're safe.
Joel? Joel? Shit. Joel, here.
He's out, Ellie. He's out.
Get up, get up, get up.
Look at him.
You gotta tell me what to do. Come on. You gotta get up. Joel?
Okay, that's the point at which I'm going to stop. I'll be back with you in a second. What a great climax to the fall episode 16 is, and I love the contradictions and ironies that it introduces. A capable Joel, who doesn't like relying on anyone for anything, finds himself defenceless. He's just had his life saved half a dozen times in a few minutes by the very girl who until a short time ago he didn't even trust to hold a gun. Ellie, whose number one fear is being left alone in the world, now effectively doesn't have Joel to count on, the only person she trusts, because he's grievously wounded and unconscious. Tell me what to do, she begs him. You have to tell me what to do. In fact, and this is bearing in mind people who've not played the game before, this is obvious, if she doesn't want to be alone permanently, going further into the story, she's got some hard decisions to make about how she intends to stop Joel dying. It's all down to you, Ellie. The person who Joel initially couldn't wait to be rid of now holds his future, his life in her hands. It is such a great reversal on the part of the story writers and script developers. And I love too the atmospheric scenes in the university, the way you see the students' dormitories, the rooms, the trappings of student life, their different personalities reflected in the belongings that you see. It's hard not to think about your own student days, those of us who had them, and by doing so you realise just how much these people lost. They were kids doing the ordinary student stuff, listening to music, playing guitar. They were inviting their friends in to chat over coffees and talking about work assignments and lectures and lecturers and life in general, putting the world to right. They were nerding out on their hobbies. They were watching dumb TV shows live on those cathode ray tube TVs of theirs, reading magazines, studying at those desks, and then the outbreak happened. And we only have snippets and hints at where they all went and how they fared. I think some of them seeing the events on TV would have thought immediately of home and their families, and they'd have made a break for it as soon as the trouble started. Did any of them actually make it? What did they encounter on the way? Perhaps others of the student body were actually caught up in the outbreak. They were off campus at the time that it happened, and seeing what was unfolding all around them, they tried to make it back to the university, thinking it would be safer there. Who knows? We got some great resources from the student dorm rooms, and also that's true of the science labs as well. But in both locations, the air of unease was just spooky. Hard difficulty, I think, felt harder in that episode because of that. I got through the combative sections without too many retries, but I did make some mistakes. Weapon selection. I should have gone with the bow and arrow immediately when I was faced with the clickers and I was trying to stealth kill them without having shivs to fall back on. I should have realised too that the flamethrower, a weapon I'm not experienced in, needed refuelling before I tackled the bloater. The first two times I tried it, it ran out and I died. and also combining weapons more effectively, the Molotov, the trap bombs. I could have been more tactically aware, thought about the positioning of them, the spacing of them, the sequencing of them if you're using them to attack something that big. It worked. I mean, so hey, you know, we got through it eventually, but I could have got there earlier in perhaps fewer tries. And also, while I'm being down on myself here, getting whacked by human enemies, I need to remember if there's more than one of them, I can't let them get so close that they can gang up on me and work together. Plus, I should actually, when I saw that situation threatening to unfold, have drawn a decent firearm like the shotgun and had it ready. It's too late when you're involved in a brawl, fisticuffs, and there's two of them having at you. Next episode, I'm definitely going to set out to use a greater variety of weapons too. I've got these things in my inventory, so they deserve to be brought out and used where they fit the particular scenario. Okay, that's my thinking from episode 16. We're still alive, only just in the case of Joel, and we're about to experience the world through Ellie for the first time properly. I should mention at this point, by the way, that some people prefer to play the Left Behind DLC at this point, in between the end of fall and the start of winter. And indeed, in my first playthrough 18 months ago, that's what I did, because I asked the question and some people said that's a good place to play it. However, in the benefit of hindsight and playing through the game again now, I actually think it's better done in between the end of Last of Us Part 1 and the start of Last of Us Part 2. The theme of loss and the effect it has on Ellie is particularly poignant, I think, if it's done at that position in the game, and also playing it there prevents an interruption here to the dramatic tension and the momentum of the cliffhanger that Ellie and Joel's story has built up to at the end of episode 16. So, in episode 17 we shall indeed be ploughing, pun intended, directly into winter to see what fate has planned for them next. So thanks for watching episode 16, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be along with episode 17 very soon. Bye.